Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Have you ever wondered how much your environment influences your behavior? The power of environment. From the moment we wake up to the time we end our day, we're constantly interacting with our environment. It's like a dance, a give-and-take relationship where we shape our surroundings and in turn, they shape us. This is where the fascinating field of social psychology comes into play. It digs into this complex relationship, studying how our behavior, thoughts, and emotions are influenced by our environment. Whether it's the hustle and bustle of city life, the quiet tranquility of a countryside, or even the comfort of our own homes, each place leaves an imprint on us. The noises we hear, the air we breathe, the people we encounter, all these elements of our surroundings play a role in shaping our actions, our thoughts, and our feelings. It's truly amazing, isn't it? So strap in as we delve deeper into how our surroundings can shape our actions, thoughts, and feelings. Urban environment and social behavior. Now imagine you're in a bustling city, skyscrapers, traffic, noise. How does this affect you? The urban environment, a symphony of sounds, sights, and scents, is a stage upon which our social behavior often plays out. Yet this stage is not just a passive backdrop, it's a dynamic entity that can mold, shape, and influence our behaviors in subtle but significant ways. Let's take noise, for instance. The constant hum of traffic, the clamor of construction, the chatter of crowds. Research has shown that prolonged exposure to such environmental noise can lead to elevated levels of stress and even aggression. The ceaseless cacophony can disrupt our concentration, impair our communication, and over time, potentially stir up feelings of irritability and frustration. Then there's temperature. Ever noticed how tempers seem to flare more frequently on sweltering summer days? Well, studies suggest there might be more to this than mere coincidence. High temperatures can exacerbate feelings of discomfort and restlessness, often manifesting as increased aggression and impatience in social interactions. Air pollution, another ubiquitous feature of urban environments, is also worth considering. We know it's detrimental to our physical health, but what about our social behavior? Emerging research indicates that exposure to air pollution may be linked to cognitive decline, mental health issues, and even heightened levels of antisocial behavior. Of course, it's important to note that these are correlations, not causations. Our behavior is influenced by a complex interplay of factors, and the urban environment is just one piece of the puzzle. Yet, understanding its impact can shed light on why we act the way we do in certain settings. Our cities, with their towering skyscrapers and teeming streets, are more than mere places of residence. They're intricate ecosystems that can sway our emotions, shape our interactions, and subtly steer our social conduct. It seems our concrete jungles could be more than just a backdrop to our lives, but a player in our daily dramas. The concept of crowding. Ever felt overwhelmed in a crowded place? That's not just you. It's a universal human reaction. Crowding, a concept deeply rooted in social psychology, refers to the experience of having less physical space than you're comfortable with. It's what happens when too many people are packed into a limited area, causing a perception of too close for comfort. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean physical contact. It could also be the uncomfortable feeling you get when someone invades your personal bubble. Humans, like many animals, have a certain comfort level with personal space. This space, often referred to as our territory, is a buffer zone we like to maintain around ourselves. And when this personal space is violated, it can lead to a variety of psychological effects. One of the primary effects of crowding is stress. When we're in a crowded environment, the brain goes into overdrive, constantly scanning for potential threats or discomforts. This heightened state of alertness can increase our stress levels significantly. Another effect of crowding is aggression. When our personal space is invaded, especially repeatedly and over an extended period, it can lead to feelings of frustration and aggression. The constant infringement on our territory can make us feel threatened, leading to a fight or flight response. In addition to these, crowding can also affect our overall mood and behavior. Studies have shown that people in crowded environments are more likely to exhibit less pro-social behavior, such as helping others, and more antisocial behavior, such as littering. Even our cognitive functioning can be impacted. The constant stimulation in a crowded environment can be overwhelming, leading to decreased focus and impaired decision-making abilities. So crowding isn't just about physical discomfort. It taps into our primal instincts, our need for personal space and security, and can significantly affect our psychological well-being. So, next time you're in a crowded subway or a packed concert, remember, it's not just you. We're all feeling a little on edge. Theories of crowding. So, why do we react this way to crowding? Let's explore some theories. One of the most common theories is the personal space theory, which suggests that each of us has an invisible boundary around us that we consider our own. When people or objects invade this space, it can make us feel uncomfortable. This boundary isn't fixed, it varies depending on our cultural background, personal characteristics, and the situation we're in. For instance, we might be comfortable standing close to someone in a crowded elevator, but not in an empty room. Moving on, we have the cognitive load theory. This theory proposes that our brains have a limited capacity to process information. When we're in crowded places, the abundance of stimuli, think sights, sounds, and smells, can overwhelm our cognitive resources. It's like trying to hear a whisper in a rock concert. The overload of information can lead to stress, anxiety, and sometimes even a sense of claustrophobia. Another intriguing theory is the stimulus overload theory. Similar to cognitive load theory, it suggests that crowding can overwhelm our senses. But here's the twist. It's not just about the quantity of stimuli, but also their intensity and unpredictability. The honking of cars, the chatter of people, the flashing lights, all these unpredictable, intense stimuli can make crowded environments feel chaotic and stressful. Lastly, let's talk about the behavioral constraint theory. It suggests that crowding can limit our ability to carry out our desired actions. Imagine being in a crowded subway and not being able to move as freely as you'd like. This restriction can lead to frustration and a sense of loss of control. These theories give us a glimpse into why we might feel anxious or stressed in crowded situations. But remember, our reactions to crowding are complex and can be influenced by many factors. So the next time you find yourself in a crowded space, take a moment to observe your feelings. It might just give you some fascinating insights into the workings of your own mind. Long-term effects of crowding. But what happens when crowding is not just an occasional event, but a constant reality? Imagine living in a world where you're constantly surrounded by others, with little to no personal space. This is the reality for many people around the world, and the long-term effects of such crowding can be significant. Firstly, let's talk about chronic stress. When you're constantly in a crowded environment, your body may perceive this as a constant threat, triggering your stress response. Over time, this chronic stress can take a toll on your mental health, leading to issues such as anxiety and depression. The constant noise and lack of privacy can also lead to sleep disturbances, which can further exacerbate these mental health issues. Decreased quality of life is another major concern. When you're always surrounded by others, it can be hard to find time for yourself. Simple activities like reading a book or watching a movie can become a challenge. This lack of personal space and time can lead to feelings of frustration and dissatisfaction, decreasing your overall quality of life. But it's not just mental health that's impacted. Crowding can also have physical health impacts. Studies have shown that people living in crowded conditions are more likely to suffer from infectious diseases, as the close proximity to others facilitates the spread of germs. Additionally, the chronic stress caused by crowding can have physical impacts such as high blood pressure and heart disease. So, you see, crowding isn't just an inconvenience. It can have serious long-term effects on both our mental and physical health. As our world continues to grow more populated, it's imperative that we address these issues. It's not just about creating more space, but about creating better, healthier spaces for people to live in. In a world that's only getting more populated, understanding these effects is more important than ever. We need to take action now to ensure that everyone has the space they need to live a healthy, happy life. So, we've taken a journey through the ways our environment can shape our behavior. We've delved into the urban milieu, where noise, temperature, and air pollution can subtly steer our social interactions. We've explored the concept of crowding, a phenomenon that can influence our behavior in a myriad of intriguing ways. We've looked at various theories of crowding, each presenting unique perspectives on how high-density environments can affect us. We've also examined the long-term effects of crowding, shedding light on the potential psychological and physical repercussions of living in densely populated areas. In essence, we've seen how our surroundings, from the sprawling cityscape to the crowded subway car, can leave an indelible mark on our behavior. So next time you step outside, remember, the world around you is not just scenery. It's a powerful force shaping who you are. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.